Hey y'all, it's me Charity here at LadyLuckTutorials, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I use my dual-ended contour stick from BlackUp. I realized that earlier when I recorded the video I didn't show you guys my complete end look, and I just looked in the mirror and I was like, girl, your makeup looks good today. Cut the camera on and show them what you look like. So just so you know, this is the end result of all the makeup that I put on, but it's now like hours later, so everything stayed put perfectly. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get right to it, y'all! Hey y'all, it's me Charity here at LadyLuckTutorials on YouTube, and today I wanted to do a little demo for you and show you how to use the BlackUp dual-ended contour stick. So as you can see, I have my eye makeup done already, but I'm going to do foundation, concealer, contouring, and then I need to do my eyebrows. So the first thing I did was applied my Clinique lotion. I also applied this Skiderm Ultimate Eye Cream. I made sure and got my EcoTools sponge damp, and I applied my YSL Blur Primer. So I'm going to be using this Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation, and I have it in the shade 3.5. I'm not sure if it really matches me that well, but I've been trying it out anyway. I purchased this at Ulta, and I really like it so far. So I'm going to put a few squeezes on my sponge here, and I'm just going to dab it all over my face, just first to get the product everywhere, and then I'm going to blend it in. I'm blending it in with my damp sponge, and I'm not trying to rub it anywhere, I'm just dabbing it with these little tapping motions. Can't forget my neck, I normally do that. I'm not applying it to the under eye area because I am going to use a color corrector and a concealer, and I don't want to have too much product under there because, you know, I'm in my 30s, girl, so makeup is starting to crease in places that it shouldn't. So I'm just going to use my finger to get some of that foundation in the inner corner here. And now I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Color Correcting Palette. I'm going to go in with the first shade, which is for dark circles. And I'm just going to apply that under my eye. And then I'm going to use this slanted part of my sponge just to kind of dab that under there. This palette is amazing and makes a huge difference. I'm not sure if you can already tell the difference in that eye and that eye. It actually works perfectly as a concealer alone. Then I'm going to go in with this shade. It combats discoloration, and I'm just going to pat that under my eye as well and dab it in with my sponge. Next, I'm going to go in with the green shade, which cancels out red, so you would put this on red spots, red marks, acne, whatever. I'm gonna dab that with my sponge. And now I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I use the shade Light Sand. Just going to dot that all around my under eye area, and then I'm going to use whatever's left and just apply it all in there, pull it up a little bit, and I'm also going to use leftover product on the places that I applied the green. Man, that light is really bright. I'm not even sure if using two lights is really good for me. I don't know. Y'all can let me know the difference. You've seen what it looked like with two lights, and here is one light. Let me know which looks better to you. I can't really tell, so it would be good if the viewer would tell me. Okay, so I'm just going to dab out my concealer under my eye. I'm going to use this concealer brush from Real Techniques just to get really good in that inner corner where the sponge just don't want to reach. And up underneath my eyeliner because I'm not trying to mess that up. As you can see, I cut the light back on. So now I'm going to go in with my BlackUp contouring stick. I'm going to start out with the dark shade, which is the contouring color. I'm just going to put some up here on my forehead like this. I'm going to follow the lines of my cheekbone. Pull that up. Add a little to my jawline and underneath my chin, and just a little to my nose. So now I'm just going to dab this in and blend it with my sponge. I feel like dabbing and tapping these sponges is a lot of work and it's super time consuming, but I know that it makes a huge difference in the application of your makeup and how it ends up looking, especially if you're layering products like I just did. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the lighter shade and just separate those two sections that I just did, and then I'm going to blend that all out. And then one more time, I'm just going to go over everything I just did and make sure it is all blended perfectly. So I'm done with foundation, concealer, and contouring. If you're new to contouring and you don't want to do something like extremely harsh, you just want a little bit of contour for definition, or you know, you want to add a little color to your face, which is why I do it most of the time. This is a really good product for that. Depending on the shade that you were to pick out, whatever would match your face really well. I feel like this one is really subtle, but it makes a difference, and I really like this product, and it's super easy to use. And yeah, I got it free from Octoly for a review, and I feel like it just works nicely for me. Okay, so I'm going to give a few minutes for my foundation and everything I just applied to just kind of melt into my skin. And I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I am officially done with my eyebrows. They are obviously not matching, but I am totally okay with that, girlfriend. So now I'm going to go in with this Laura Mercier powder, which I told you before I wasn't a huge fan of, but I used it yesterday and it wasn't that bad. But what I did was applied it to my sponge lightly, okay? And then I blew off the excess, and I just like barely dabbed it under my eyes. Even though there's some extra sitting there, I'm going to kind of let this bake, and then I'm going to press it in a little later. I'm also going to apply some down here, just dabbing, and here on my forehead where I get super shiny, because I'm a star. So I'm just going to let that sit there for a little bit, and then I'm going to clean it up after. In the meantime, I'm going to add some blush. This is a contour and define kit from City Color, and I really like the blush shade in here because I feel like it's just nice and warm for fall and winter. Just gonna tap that on my face. Y'all know I like a lot of blush though, right? I like to add it here and bring it upward. And a little on my nose. Now this is the Too Faced I Want Candy palette, and I don't even think this is supposed to be a highlighter, girl, but it is a good highlighter. This is the shade Whipped Cream. I like to put this little brush in there. This is actually a small tapered brush from e.l.f. I'm gonna apply that right here just to give myself a little glow. Just a little bit. It's subtle and I like it. Okay. Add a little to the tip of my nose. Girl. Ooh! I could eat that palette. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the same sponge that you've seen me literally using this entire time, and I'm going to blend that powder out and make it just set in there. Even under my eyes. Okay. And I am done. But I have to apply mascara now, but I think I'm going to do that off camera because it takes me a long time to get these eyelashes on fleek. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't even know what I was doing. I just cut the camera on and went for it. But I hope y'all liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And you ladies could see me next time in my next video. TTYL, y'all.